Chicago Bulls fans, according to Andy from Bleacher Report, he's saying out of the starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls, Patrick Williams is the weakest link. Is it true? Does it have some validity? You know we're going to talk about it, but you got to hear that music first.
Cognac. Gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog C-Dub. How you doing, boy?
I'm doing good, man. What's to this Bleacher Report article?
Man, if y'all like what y'all listening to today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and shake the notification bell so every time we drop, you be one of the first ones to know. Now, the Bleacher Report, they went out and they did a series. They went and basically looked at every starting lineup, and this was done by and reported by Andy Bailey of the Bleacher Report, viewed every starting lineup and looked at who is the weakest link in that starting lineup. So he gave a projection for the Chicago Bulls and projected their starters, at least for right now. Nothing is on wax, but this is the projected starters according to Andy Bailey. He says Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic is projected to be the starting lineup. Now, before I let you go, I got to go ahead and get some of the quotes on why he picked Patrick Williams to be the weakest link. He said Williams' career and statistical profile is pretty similar to that of DeAndre Hunter. He's a solid three-point shooter. For his career, he's actually comfortably better than Hunter and should be able to guard multiple positions, but the lack of ancillary contributions is at least a little troubling. Do you agree with this man, He got more quotes too.
I do not. Give me some more quotes, please. I do not.
Right, we'll go on. We'll go on and read it. He said, and he continues to go. And like most of the others detailed so far within the series of the weakest link that he did, Williams is a cog in a lineup that features plenty of talent. The pieces may fit together for a little more than mediocrity over the last couple of years, but all four of the starters provide plenty on an individual level. Perhaps if Williams can develop into a gap filler who improves the fit between everyone else, he can shake this designation. End quote. All right, let's break it down. He said a lot. Let's hear it. I gotta hear this. That's why y'all ain't see Unc that animated.
Bro, first off, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Shout out to Andy Bailey. You know what I'm saying? But I horrifically just don't like what he just said, bro. It doesn't make any sense. It goes into context. Let's talk about the starting lineup. Let's talk about the starting position on the NBA flow. When you in starting lineup, that means you're going to play the most important parts of the game. You're going to play the start of the game. You're going to play the end. You're going to play the end of the first half. You're going to play the beginning of the second half. You're going to play the end of the second half most of the time. I think you can break it down like who's the weakness on defense, who's the weakest on offense. Because when I asked you, nephew, is Patrick Williams the weakest link on defense? What would you say?
No.
So how in the hell can he be? Because it's a two-part on a basketball court. You got offense and defense. If he's not the weakest link on defense, then this is totally based on offense, which is bullshit. Because he shoots 42% from the three-point line. I think it's 41.4. I give him 41. It's 41% from the three. He gets shooting 46% from the field. That's kind of mid. I'll give you that. That's kind of mid. But what do you do when you're the fourth option? What do you do when you don't get plays ran for you? I don't understand what they want this guy to do, or Andy Bailey want this guy to do. When it comes to the offensive side, when I look at being the weakness on the offensive side, I would have to say
you got to go with the projected starters too. No, bro. And it's a long pause.
Oh, that's tough. I would go DeMar. Oh, man.
The weakest link?
It's hard
you
to
trying
find
to
a
put him
weak.
in?
It's hard to find a weakest link. You could definitely, because I don't believe that Javon Carter. That's the person I don't want to start the game. I want Kobe White to start.
But that's not what Andy Bailey said. We
I
going
know. I
based
know.
off the projected starters.
If
He
you was
got
gonna go
Alex
off
Caruso.
the
He got
just
Alex
starter,
Caruso as your starter.
he got Alex Caruso. Okay, offensively, Alex Caruso will be the weakest link if he's in the starting lineup. Although I don't think he will be the starter for the season coming up. I think it'll be all Alex Caruso. And then on the defensive end, it's got to be Vooch. Vooch is the weakest link on the defensive end of the floor. It ain't no way that Patrick Williams should be involved, be the weakest link in this post right here. This is wrong.
That's fine. I'm gonna agree with Andy on this.
Okay.
He's the weakest link in the starting lineup right now. Going into the season, do I expect this to change? Yes, I expect this to change. But we banked on Patrick Williams last year, and he was still passive P. Now, if we go ahead and like all the numbers, we can look at the numbers, and they look pretty damn good. But what have we came out and said every single game? Come on, P. Will, shoot the ball. Come on, P. Will, get a rebound. Come on, P. Will, be more aggressive. We've been calling this man P. Won't all last season. P. Won't. So as of right now, as it stands before we get into the season, I will say he's the weakest link in the starting lineup because, like, I know me, if we're going from top to bottom, Zach first, DeMar, you can argue one of them. Vooch gonna clearly come at third no matter how you do that. And then it comes down to the last two spots with Alex Caruso and Patrick Williams. And me, I'm looking at Alex Caruso in some of them games. He jacking more threes up and being more active offensively than Patrick Williams. And that's not what the numbers going to really tell. So in this case, I got to go with Alex Caruso at number 4, and Patrick Williams got to be at the bottom for me. At least for right now.
Let me see. Let me ask you this question. Who's the weaker player on defense for this team on the starting lineup? Vooch or Patrick Williams?
If you talking about anybody,
Vooch or Patrick Williams,
it's gonna be Vooch, obviously.
Okay, so that's half the discussion knocked out. Offensively, is it? I know Vooch averaged 17 points per game.
It's gonna be Vooch,
and Pat averaged 10 points per game. Vooch definitely is better than him offensively. Is it that much difference to say that Patrick Williams is the weakest link?
Yes.
When you add in his defense and you add in the offensive, how better offensively Vooch is than Patrick Williams, does that make him better than Patrick Williams? Does it make Patrick Williams weaker than him?
Yes. Because for the potential. We know what Vooch is. We know what Vooch can do. But it's not just putting the ball in the basket for Patrick Williams. Yeah. It's also, let's cut to the basket with purpose. Let's stop standing at the 3-point line. Like, prime example. What happened when they did the series and Grandma showed up on camera? I told that damn boy, stop passing the damn ball so much. If Grandma know it, and you know the queen stand on it, I'm going to stand on it with the queen.
Yeah,
he has to be more aggressive. It shouldn't take for him to come off the bench or to get benched. For players, I believe he has the potential to be better than, and clearly has a higher ceiling than these players, for him to put the right foot forward and right foot creep right into being the player we want him to be.
This is where the league is going. It's more offensive oriented. They just disregarding the defensive side of the ball. Because if you add the defensive side of the ball, there's no way you can put Patrick Williams as the weakest link on the Chicago Bulls. Just simple as that.
So in totality, who is your weakest link in the starting 5 from the projection that he gave?
It'll have to be. See, it's tough to even do that. If I was
going to be honest,
if I was going to be honest, I would say Nick Vooch.
It's the weakest link.
It's the weakest link, just defensively. But if we talking like these guys doing in here,
we talking about totality.
Offense, he's not talking totality. He cannot.
He can be talking totality with the damn quotes that he put out there.
Well, give me the quotes again, because he ain't say nothing about defense. Contributions means offense.
Contributions could be a little bit of everything.
I think he mean offense, definitely. I think he definitely leaning towards offense. It's all offense.
For real. Like, I don't think so. If you come out with a saying ancillary contributions, that's
What is
talking about
that?
everything.
What
It's
the fuck?
everything. It's talking about
Ancillary
everything.
contributions.
Your contributions in the expectations on what you're supposed to provide to the
Okay.
team.
Yeah, for sure.
What is it? What you can provide to the team, just like you said, it's not just offensively; it's defensively as well. So if you coming out being solid on defense, we got to have some type of expectations for you to come out and perform at least near that top line offensively as well. He's just not there. He's
Let me
just
ask you
not
a
there.
question. Does Patrick Williams crush Vooch on defense like Vooch crushes him offensively?
I
Is
wouldn't
it
say
the
he
same?
crush him. I wouldn't say crush.
He's not head and shoulders above Vooch defensively?
It's not that far off, bro.
You don't think it's far off? Oh,
I will when it comes
oh God.
defensively, I will select Patrick Williams, of course, for sure. If I'm like who going defense. But from what we've seen this past season, we talking about this past season going into this season, Vooch wasn't horrible. He was okay in most games. We know Patrick Williams could be good.
I'm just saying it like this. Is the gap between Vooch's offense and Patrick Williams' offense the same as Patrick Williams' defense and Vooch's defense? Is the gap the same?
The gap is not the same.
Wow.
It's not that big, bro.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's a difference in opinion. I think that that Patrick Williams, he definitely trumps Vooch defensively. It's not even a it's
You
not
will
even close.
like I'm with you. You would agree that you would select Patrick Williams first, but it's not like a gap if you compare Patrick Williams to a James Harden, because James Harden is a fucking street pole. at least Vooch tries. James Harden, I can go up and drive to the basket on him right now, and I'm gonna get my 2 points.
Let me ask you a real quick question. Can you just disregard trying? We talk about results. Disregard the try. We talk about results. Now answer the question. Is the gap? What's about the results though?
The results are still there. It was solid. He helped the team get top 5 in defense. It's a bit skewed. Don't get me wrong. It's a bit skewed. But if I will go with this past season versus year one, well, the previous year when Lonzo and them came in, oh, he was terrible that year, but he bounced back this past season and he closed that gap. Now, if this question was posed to that year when Lonzo was first in, I'd have been like, oh, hell no, Vooch is terrible. The gap is huge, but that gap closed last season for me.
Okay, I get you. I just think that this article here is mostly based on offense in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they took an account of defense. I don't think they took an account of who you're guarding. I don't think they took an account of who's going to start at point guard, because I don't think we know. We completely sure who's going to be starting at point guard? Because Alex Caruso is just a throw-in. No, I'm not talking to Bleacher. I ain't talking about you, but I'm talking about his projection. Is anybody even thinking that Alex Caruso gonna start this season in Bulls Nation? No way. So how could that can't be right? Now, if you can throw Javon Carter in here, I would say Javon Carter would be the weakest link offensively, but he's a beast defensively, because Javon Carter, he's a great spot up 3-point shooter, but in the mid range, he's not that good. It's a little bit underwhelming for sure. Now, Kobe will be a different one.
But but my bad. But another part why I kind of understand it, because when you look at who's more valuable. Now, when you came on, you said that basically Vooch and Patrick Williams might be on the same level as far as who's more valuable. Okay, that's fine, because I was looking at the totality of the players, and I'd be like, Alex Caruso would come in at 4th, and then P. Will at 5th for me in that starting lineup. But I will definitely say that right now around the league, Alex Caruso is viewed in a greater light than Patrick Williams.
Absolutely, his first team defense, you can't deny that. I'm just going back on the basis of the article. He leaning towards offensively in my eyes. So Alex Caruso ain't that strong offensively, even though he could do a lot of things. He can hit a 3-pointer once in a while. He could definitely get to the basket and shoot. He could do some layups and dunks and stuff like that. But he ain't no offensive player like that. but he respectable. He respectable though.
And that's what leads me to believe that Patrick Williams right now, going into the season, is the weakest link, simply because you got to take into account Alex Caruso's ability to initiate offense and read and react. Come in with a high IQ. He can hit the three. He hit it at 36% last year. He's gonna cut. He's gonna cut to the basket with a purpose, and he's gonna do a little bit of everything.
He does.
If Patrick Williams had that confidence, he would not be placed as the weakest link for me. But
Absolutely.
He hasn't. He does not.
I see how you coming. I see how you coming, nephew. We said it.
I already said it. My number 1 and 2, however you want to argue, that's going to be Zach and DeMar easily as the strongest guys on there. Vooch going to be my number 3. So the argument is going to come down to 4 and 5 for me. And if we going between Caruso and Pat Will, I'm taking Caruso before I take Pat Will, at least for right now, until we move into the season.
Is this part of us not babying Patrick Williams? Is this part of this, or are you just going?
This is me. No, I'm looking at what the hell Patrick Williams has shown me. You're not going to continue to make me look like a goofy out here. Also,
you ain't babying no more. I'm with that shit.
But then we got to look at the facts too.
Yeah,
the man was benched twice.
He was benched twice, bro. Damn, man. But
I'm rooting for him though. I want him to take that step forward. That's the thing.
Think about this. Do opposite teams look at Patrick Williams like he the weakest link? Like we gonna go attack Patrick Williams?
Maybe.
I don't think so. No way. You're gonna put a game plan designated in attacking Patrick Williams. Who they attacking? Vooch. That's the game plan. Put Vooch in the pick and roll. Is that not the number 1 game plan?
Right. Yes, but no? Then they also attack the guard spot too with DeMar DeRozan.
They do. They attack the guard, the wings as well, off the dribble. But it'll be the almost Achilles heel. It'll be Vooch in that pick and roll. So it gotta be Vooch. I'm gonna say Vooch.
Okay, rank them 1 through 5 from most important to least.
Zach,
the strongest link.
Zach, DeMar, with Alex Caruso in the starting lineup, right?
Projected lineup.
Zach, DeMar, P. Will, Alex Caruso, Vooch.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah. But there you have it, because we're going to go all day. This is going to be an hour episode. We should have went live. What you talking about? But there you have it. Y'all go ahead in the comment box below. Let us know who y'all think the weakest link is. From the projected started 5 of Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic. You can't add and subtract players. Just go from the projected started lineup that was given by Andy from Bleacher Report and comment below and let us know how y'all feeling about it all.
And
help us make some sense of this.
And take into account that Alex Caruso probably is not going to be the starter. Take in consideration that Alex Caruso probably won't be in the starter lineup. I don't even know how he put that in there. That's how I know you out of touch. Go ahead.
Okay, but let us know in the comments.
You think Alex Caruso can start?
No, I'm not saying that. That's just
then why did you just do that? Then why did you just do that? I said take it into account.
We go keep it pushing, yo, bro. But hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to be part of any mailbag episode like the one we did yesterday. Hit that number in the middle, 773-242-9219. We want to hear your thoughts. Hey, maybe call in and share your thoughts on this. Who the strongest link? Who the weakest link? Is Patrick Williams the weakest link? Or is it Vooch? I think picked. So let us know. Let us know. Let us know. This is another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. It was lit.
Cognac. Gang.